Welcome to Dungeon Academics. My name is Thomas and I will be your instructor. I've just released my first long-form video in quite a while. A more produced video with some editing, slides, and wow, it felt really great to do it actually. I'm really happy I got it done. I'm enthusiastic to make the next one. A little recap for people who might not be in the loop. A little bit before Christmas in 2024, so it's about 4 or 5 months ago now, my desktop computer unfortunately suffered a fatal accident. I'm not sure what's wrong with it, but it's just very poorly and doesn't work. So for the last few months, I have been using my wife's laptop, and that is not fun to write or edit documents in detail on. I like having a nice big screen so I can see what I'm doing. I like having a bit more flexibility in my workspace. And, you know, the laptop's fine for what it is, but it wasn't my system, it wasn't my setup. So I started making short form videos that are more discussion based. Me talking about different ideas. But I was missing the detailed stuff. So I decided to put together a mathematics lesson, because at heart I'm still a maths teacher, and I made the video the big question, binomial probability. It's a maths lesson teaching people how binomial probability works in the context of war games. So my examples are Dungeons and Dragons or Warhammer related, and I personally think it's a good video. I'm sure there's a few little bits where I've misspoken and I haven't edited it out or re-recorded it because I'm not pushing myself for that level of polish. I want it to be a little bit more informal, a little bit faster to make. And it was really nice to make, actually. I really enjoyed it. Why start making math lesson videos? Well, see, I have this theory that people that play lots of games end up having a more intuitive understanding of mathematics, but they might lack the formal training to be able to explain it and carry it on to other applications. But this understanding they already have should make learning more mathematics even easier. So if someone plays Dungeons and Dragons and they have this intuitive feeling for how the dice work, then maybe we can leverage this and actually help people learn some proper mathematics. Or if someone's learning mathematics already, maybe they're studying it at school or college, this could be an extra resource for them in a language they're already familiar with. So that's great. Or if you're a teacher and you know you've got some kids that like D&D or Warhammer in your class, this is a resource that you can just give them to do. I explain the whole theory, how it works. I go through 3 worked examples, and then there are 6 homework questions that I've set with answers and full work solutions for those as well. So there's a couple of hours that will keep your students occupied. You don't have to worry about anymore. Why start with binomial probability? Because I like it. I mean, realistically, I should have started right at the beginning and done basic probability and probability space. But I've talked about those in other videos, so I wanted to do something different. I obviously will go back and do basic probability right from the start to make this a more comprehensive course. But I wanted to do binomial probability because it's fun, and because that then leads into trinomial probability. Now, trinomial probability deals with situations where you have an event with 3 possible outcomes. And basically this is miss, hit, critical hit. So that's really useful for Dungeons and Dragons. Or for something like Warhammer 40,000, where so many attacks get an extra bonus if your hit roll is a 6 or your wound roll is a 6. This is really useful for them. But to do trinomial probability, you really have to have a good grasp of binomial probability first. But then trinomial probability is actually quite easy. There's no additional complicated mathematics. It's just we add this 1 extra or 2 extra terms in, and easy peasy, off you go. So that's what I'm going to do next, trinomial probability. I'm really looking forward to writing that. The recording and editing bit it's fun, but it's the actual writing bit I enjoy the most for things like this. And I'm looking forward to see if I get any nice feedback for my binomial probability video. So if you haven't watched it yet, it's nearly an hour long because it is a full comprehensive maths lesson. So give it a go. Let me know what you think, and let me know if there's any part of maths that's related to games that you'd like to understand more, and I will do my very best to teach it to you. So, thanks for listening, and enjoy your next game, whatever it may be.